Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Contagion Effect Show. Today is the 21st of March. Yeah, March 21st, 2024. Thank you for joining us. Derek, welcome to the show. Thanks for
What
joining.
is up, my
Appreciate you.
friend?
What's cracking? Um, real quick, how was your week? We're gonna jump
It
into that
was
real quick.
pretty good, dude. I got
Yeah.
my rib put back in place today, so that was
Oh yeah.
nice.
What was up with that?
I did some jujitsu, and my left rib
Oh,
popped out of place, and I think the cartilage is still out. But I mean, what do you do?
wow.
Like I've
That's
got a good lump right here, and then
Yeah,
this
yeah.
side.
I bet that's pretty fun to put your left shoe on, huh?
Yeah, it was for about a week. Went to the chiropractor today, and it feels pretty good right now. So
Right on. JD, first and present. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you support. Appreciate you support. I don't know what's going on. Today's gonna be a short show. Short show. Um, so real quick, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get through this real quick. So ladies and gentlemen, today's show is tribute to not that he died or anything, but it's just a tribute to Chris Ritchie. Chris Ritchie is a Modesto City Council member, District 3. He was appointed 3 years ago, or not appointed, but he was voted in about 3 years ago. I've taken this opportunity to not stress about not having a guest on the show. It used to be something that Mike and I would stress over, and oh my gosh, we don't need a guest. Like, we do things for our guests that help get their agenda out, right? And so through the course of the week, starting on Friday morning, multiple messages were sent out, and so here we go. We're continuing on with the show. Again, City Council member Chris Ritchie. If you need to get a hold of him, that is Chris info at Chris Ritchie for council.com, or Chris Ritchie on the move.com, I think is his other email. He has some pretty cool ideas that are going to help the city to combat veteran homelessness in general, and the safety of community here in Modesto. Yes, this is a very Modesto centered show for the first few minutes. But it is what it is. Again, I'm not going to stress over not having a guest. So, it is what it is, right? I'm not going to change all the freaking fonts and all that shit. And I made a cool ass thumbnail for it, and I was like, dude, that's pretty awesome. I'd actually taken the Modesto arch and moved it on anyways. Y'all, I mean, all one person can look at it whenever they get a chance.
all that work
Um,
and all that information.
it's all, hey man, it's all, I got a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk to him about, but it is what it is. I kind of wanted to set him up with us for 2025 for Heroes Talk, because he also was the creator and the CEO of what they called Summerfest back in '97, and he brought some
Ooh.
big names to Modesto. Yeah, it was big, a little bit of issue downtown and all that good stuff, but it was pretty awesome. That ran from '97 to 2001. They took a break and came back in '04 and '05. Throughout that whole process, though, they also had X Fest, which kind of was the opposite side of Summerfest, but it was pretty fun. I know there's a lot of partying going on downtown Modesto, which, if you're not familiar with Modesto, it's a town of 220,000 people that will live in the valley, mostly farmers and truck drivers and blue collar, hard worker, red blooded, sorry, not redneck, but red blooded Americans
No,
that
we got the
vote the right
rednecks here,
way.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. The a couple things that I wanted to bring up to him was he had posted about glow in the dark bike paths, that the strips actually gathered sunlight throughout the day. Obviously, when it's winter, it is what it is, but it gathered sunlight and it would turn to reflective paint at night, which I thought would be freaking awesome. There's a town in the I almost said Middle East. There's a town in I want to say like Denmark or something that used it. Um, we have a lot of open parks here, and one of the things that he was talking about was a lazy river skate park type of combination, which would be pretty cool. Uh, Again, with that, I'm going to be the other side of the pillow. It's a great place to wash up if you're homeless, so we don't know how that would work out. And one other thing, we don't have any inbound. You think that the Omaha airport was small? We have a smaller. We don't even have flights that come in or out. It's it's strictly private.
It's just
Now,
for like farming, like crop dusters and
it's for
whatnot.
fancy gallo people that want to go off and sell more wine and shit like that. And the
Oh,
Tri Valley grower, peoples that want to come in. And now the cool thing is we're actually reaching out to. They do have a squadron out there that has a museum and stuff for the Air Force, and it's actually pretty cool. And we're trying to work something out with them. So we will actually do something out there. And also the last thing that I was going to bring up was, so we're pretty famous for almond blossom, the almond blossom festival that happens about 3 to 6 weeks of the year. Actually, it just ended last week. Everything turned green from the white almond blossom, which was pretty fun. Yeah, I know this is a boring ass show, but it's my show and it sucks for you. So,
well, I was sitting here when you brought
again,
up the road thing, and
yeah,
I
what's
was
up,
thinking
Travis?
of the solar roadways thing.
Yeah, no, this is they're literally paint. It's paint on the roadway, but it collects the sunlight and then it glows in the dark at night, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
But
cool.
yeah, again, I'm not a scientist or a paint a
Yeah,
paint mixologist, so I don't know how that works. But
yeah,
he had
me
posted
either.
about it, and I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I just remembered watching a show on it was like solar roadways, where it's like they can make roads now that like collect the sun and the energy and then turn in energy, and you can drive on it, and it's apparently safer for animals or something. I don't know.
Well, speaking of safe for animals, I have a good friend, um, who got into a situation up in the hills. He ran over a deer,
Ooh,
and well, it wasn't a buck or anything. It was just a doe. But the way he described it was that it flipped and flopped and got up and ran.
yeah, that seems
Now,
about right.
it was kind of funny because he goes, I still got to fill out an incident report and go take a pee test. I'm like, well, welcome to corporate life. It was pretty funny. But yeah,
That would probably irritate the hell out of me if I had to go take a pee test because a deer jumped in front of me.
last month a deer ran into the side of his trailer and broke the fairing, so he had to go take that. So it's literally like 2 preventative accidents. And this poor guy, he's a 2019 truck rodeo champion of California, the 5-axle division. So California
Wow.
Trucking Association puts on a rodeo every year, and the awesome thing about, I'll give you a shout out there, Gary Logan. We always make fun of his name, Laugen. He doesn't watch the show very often, but anyways, yeah. So 2019 truck rodeo champion. And it's funny because these things probably would have kept him out, even though they're preventative accidents and all that good stuff. But I'm just like, dude, that's tough.
I gotta ask, what's a truck rodeo? This
So
is new to me.
yeah, so it's literally it's basically an obstacle course. There's like 7 tests that they put out, straight backing, they call it diminishing clearance, as you're coming down like an alley and they got garbage cans out,
Like the cones are getting smaller.
yeah. So you start from it's like 8 inches away, and then you end up at the very end. It's about an inch on each side. See how straight you can keep your truck. But we fought that because we're like, what if the truck's not squared up, right? Some trailers go down the road sideways and
Yeah,
stuff. So
when they're like
what's
up?
yeah,
I can't remember what it's called, but
camber,
yeah,
canter.
yeah. I just
Anyways,
watched a video on that too.
yeah. So there's that. There's a right hand turn. See how close you can get it without hitting the cone. There is a it's not there's an alley dock one, but then there's a curb one where you kind of have to pull in. You have to zigzag in, and yeah, no, it's cool because the company lets you go. You don't get paid for it, but you can go out there and they get, what's going on?
What up,
has
Bulletproof? What up, Ace?
What's up, Happen Ace? Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the show. We're just kind of running down our guest who had a family emergency. We'll go with that.
The truck rodeo actually sounds kind of fun. Like I would kind of enjoy doing that.
So there's so my buddy Gary won the 5-axle competition in California. So basically NorCal does one, SoCal does one, and then on Saturday they meet. And he took first place out of both divisions, which is pretty awesome. So he got to go back to Pittsburgh, and it was I want to say, is it PNC Park or whatever the park is there in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
That's where he went and they competed. So there's a whole crap ton of drivers that go because there's so many different divisions. What's up, Rich? How you doing, man? Nice you to join. Appreciate it, man. Very low key show today. We're just getting through it. You know, some of those days you get through it. Some days you have an epic episode like we did last week with Brian Romans Warriors. So he went back to Pittsburgh, and I want to say he placed like 26th or 27th out of the 50, you know, because each representative, one from each representative of the 50 states. And so it's pretty cool. But it's funny because, or I don't say it's funny, it's ironic because Walmart actually sets up courses and there's like classes that they go to. We don't do nothing of that. We don't do any of that. We have no classes. We have no tests. We have no, like, it's literally us just doing our job and then going and doing a truck rodeo. So, but it's cool because there's different divisions. There's like a tanker division, a flatbed, a sleeper, and then a day cab. So day cab doesn't have the sleeper behind, doesn't have a sleeping quarters for the driver. So it's a day cab is like a local guy type of thing. That's basically what we drive. So it's pretty fun.
That makes sense. Yeah, I bet nobody from Swift was winning that competition.
It's so funny. Yes, I understand that Swift, see what we can hit today or see what we can F up today, whatever. Swift gets a bad rap because here's why. They're all kids, right? It's all new people, new drivers, and there's about 50,000 drivers that they have. So if you take 50,000 drivers compared to the 340 that we have in NorCal, that's a huge discrepancy, right? I mean, we still have like 5 or 6 accidents a freaking quarter, you know, so every 5 months we get like 4 or 5 accidents. We've had some pretty good ones, but yeah, Swift is a beginning company. You know, that's where you can go get your license, learn how to drive. And the poor bastards just, you know, they just get into it. You know, I get it. They're just such an easy target, right?
I just remember like a year of just seeing a bunch of crap talk posted about Swift, dude. And like, that's all I remember.
Yeah, no, and it's funny. So, hey, I know you have some music. You have anything lined up to play for us right now or anything? If not, I can.
I can. I just wrote that new song that I posted today.
No, Jay's definitely got. I mean, we ain't got shit on.
Yeah, Jay's got me. I'm working on it. I haven't shaved in a while.
Outrageous, man. Yeah, mine's just turned hella white. But dude, I don't know what's up with my mustache though. It's the brown and then the. Anyways,
I kind of wish I had like a gray streak. I just got like grays peppered in there. I'm jealous.
That's cool. Honestly. See, that's like spot stress. That's spot stress.
Yeah, I kind of wish I wish I had a little bit more because I think the peppered look looks good.
When I was 30 something, my dad had one of those bellies, right? Where he just put his hands right there. And I said, man, I can't wait to grow up and get one of those. I'm like, oh shit. I can now, dude.
Then you get there.
I can wait now. I'm like, oh crap, man. Like I just ate a big dinner, you know.
Yeah, I've been trying to fight that too. I'm like doing cardio now and stuff, and I'm like, whatever. It's not working.
Yeah, I got a kid at work. He's trying to lose some weight, and he wants to go be a CHP officer. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome, dude. Like, dude, he's like, yeah, but I can't run, and I can't run, and I can't do jumping jacks or anything like that. I'm like, I don't see very many CHP officers running. Okay, granted. He's like, but I bought a rower. One of those rowing machines.
Like, okay. I love row machines.
And that's what he was saying. What's up, Anthony? What's cracking?
What up?
How you doing? Yeah. So he's like, I bought a rower. I've lost like 15 pounds. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Keep it going. You know. Do you see how I supported my friends when I said, hey, good job, keep it going, instead of downplaying them and bashing them and hoping that they don't do good? It's an inside joke. Yeah. But I'll explain to you later. Yeah,
I like that.
So there's a lot going on. Man. See, it's the cool thing about having a podcast is I can talk as much shit as I want, and I don't even know if the dude will see it. I'm not gonna. I mean, my group of guys at work will.
It's like I'm not gonna call him out, but like
he's a douchebag.
Yeah,
he's a douchebag. Sorry, Reese across America. apologize, but he's not a very friendly Christian. So real quick, let's do this. Let's jump. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff to get to you guys because I have a new website. I have a new website for apparel, and we need to get to that. But first, did we already do that? I don't think we did. I don't even think we kicked off the show, did we?
No, I don't think you didn't. I don't think you've even done your advertisement.
Copy that.
Yeah, the times and places they may change, but one thing stays the same. The stories that they tell about going through hell. If you think they wouldn't do it all over again, well, you just don't know them. The memories that they own of the ones who didn't make it home. Sure do miss them, but they keep them all living in the stories that they tell.
Do you dread having to do your taxes? Does the mere thought of it make your head spin? Miller's Mobile Tax Service is here for you. We will handle your individual or business taxes. We will come to you to prepare your taxes. We are skilled, professional, and ready to get started for you. Call 209-678-8515.
They are closed and booked up for the entire tax season. They're overbooked. They're overbooked.
That's what happens when you get advertisements on the show.
I don't know why people don't advertise with us because, oh, hello, my son, and you purple-haired woman. It's cracking.
Penny.
What's up, Nana Penny? Derek is joining us and has over the past few, a month or so. Yeah, about a month or so. A month and a half, 2 minutes. Yeah. I've appreciated it. Thank you. Again, it's not it's not one of those things where I'm holding you to it. Family and the kids come first, and so that's what we. That's what we like to drive, so
anytime I can be here, I'm happy to be here. I love doing it.
So
it makes me happy. So
accountability. That's what it is. It could have easily. What is up, B? What is up, B? Again, I don't want to take from anyone's family time and stuff like that. So when people do join, I appreciate it. Hey, let's do this real quick. I have a this is Straight Arrow News. I need one of those. Straight Arrow News. If you go to news, if you go to ground.news-landing, Straight Arrow News is reporting the Justice Department sues Apple. Claims company holds iPhone monopoly. Let me say that again. The Justice Department of the United States of America, the Justice Department sues Apple, claims company holds the iPhone monopoly. Didn't they invent the iPhone?
Yeah, that's an odd take. I mean,
I'm just saying, didn't they invent it?
Yeah, they did. Bold move, Cotton. I'm excited to see where this goes.
See how it's going to play out. Yeah, I came across that and I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious, right?
That's solid news.
This is a funny little site, but I'm not paying for news when you can just right click and scroll and all that good stuff. The thing that I do like about ground.news.org, they have my favorite game on their front page, left, right, and center, or left, center, right, whatever that is. I don't know if you ever played it. There's 3 coins. You roll a dice, and it says LR or C. You have to send. There's 3 dice, and if 2 lands on left, you got to send 2 of your tokens that way, 1 to the right, 1 to the center. Anyways, look it up. It's kind of fun. It's a cool drinking game, but yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Again, the Justice Department sues Apple. What is up, Hero Stock? The Justice Department sues Apple, claims company holds the iPhone monopoly.
That's a good fight. I hope they win that.
I hope they kick ass in that. I'm probably laying my money on Apple though. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna take Apple in this one. That
Yeah.
seems like a bold move.
the New York Post is claiming Apple maintains illegal monopoly to ensure iPhone's dominance. Landmark DOJ lawsuit alleges. From the New York Post. What the hell? This is what we're doing.
This is insane. This is
Apple
what's wrong with
maintains
America right now.
Illegal monopoly to ensure iPhone's dominance. Dude, like
It's not my fault. Samsung sucks. Like,
that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm with you, man. What the hell is it like? Really? Now, I'm again. I didn't do my diligence on it. My due diligence. I didn't research it. Maybe it's one of those onion type of news. I did type in news today or hot topic today. Let's see, news today.
look, all I know is if you're sending me green text, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Bro, I don't even trust you.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I can't.
I am on the Chicago PD kick right now. I just finished Chicago Fire. And I'm on so it's pretty funny. I'm trying to see one more if it's in here, but I don't see anything there. But that was pretty fun. Oh, there's why America says Apple is breaking the law. It is absolutely 100% a real story.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. It's all good, Tim. Appreciate you being here. Green bubbles, Apple Pay, and other reasons why America says Apple is breaking the law. Interesting. All right. Hey, whatever.
I'll let you send that link to Every Day's a Saturday, aka Brian.
Yeah. I get you. I got you. Because he's the smarter
Take me a while.
one. What does he want it in Messenger?
Yes.
What's his name again? Just kidding. JK.
Who's that guy?
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
Yes.
I have Eco Diesel. Real quick. This is from CNN. I hate when they put that little. Can you contribute $2 to the fund to keep us like the Wikipedia thingy?
I wouldn't.
No. See, the Android people are getting pissed. That's the problem. All those little peasants are pissed.
Yeah, they're just upset because with their superior technology, they can't win.
I've always said this. The iPhone is for simple, I don't want to say simple-minded people, but very simple. I got to do this. It's a phone. It's this. If you're a business person or you want a computer, like the Android's the way to go. It's more like a computer where you can still do stuff on your iPhone, but the Android is like legit, all that.
Yeah, if you don't want to know what the fuck you're doing on a phone, get an Android.
Get an Android, dude. I have a post that comes out from like 11 years ago that was like, I hate this Android. I don't know why I even got an Android for some reason. It might have been free or something, but this is from CNN. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland quoted and sharply criticized Thursday at a press conference announcing the Justice Department's landmark antitrust lawsuit against Apple, in which the Biden administration and 16 states allege Apple is illegally abusing the iPhone's monopoly power in the smartphone market. Are you chomping at the bit? He is. Look at that smile on his face.
Look, I'm not saying.
What's up, you sexy boys?
What is
this is
I like the
this is a
porn
new look.
stash.
At first, it looked like a Hitler stash. I couldn't tell
gotta-
because it was darker right here.
Nah, bro, I
and
didn't
this
do
right
no
here.
Marine Corps smashing. You know, I'm
Yeah, turn that down. Thank you.
Man, you look
Um,
good. Have you lost weight, or is that just
I
you
look
because you
good.
shaved?
could be a little bit of both. You know what I mean? I'm working on
Like,
those
you look-
Ace
look
is
good,
checking
man.
in.
LBs. What's going on, Ace?
Ace.
Ace. Season 5 for Ace is going to be a good one. She's got some. She's always pulling them great guests, man. She's just part of
Yeah,
the
she does an
SEAL team,
amazing job.
You know what I mean? She's
What
just-
up, Justin? Love you, buddy.
Oh man,
What up, Justin?
I feel like it's been a long time since I've hung out with you guys, bro.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
and
been
I
a
don't even
minute.
like it like this. I wish we would have planned something. I could have some
I
more.
can't
cool
zoom in,
shit.
but I can do this. You know what I mean?
Who zoomed it? How'd you? Big. Yeah, I forgot. Fancy pants over there.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, I do have to play this real quick because the proud sponsor of the Contagion Effect Show. You can also listen
Yeah,
to
the
the Contagion Effect Show can also be heard on Wreaths Across America Radio on Truckin' Tuesdays at 11 p.m. Eastern. You can find Wreaths Across America Radio on the iHeart app, the Odyssey app, and the TuneIn app. Search the word wreath. Search the word wreath.
Wreath.
Don't worry, bro. We are only
How do you
we are
spell
only a
wreath?
podcast. The H to the R to the E to the A, bitches. Oh, sorry.
Man, look at you.
We are podcast. We are only a podcast. We are not visual. Hi,
Needs a
buddy.
leaps. Hi.
I figured we didn't have a Monday session because we had like a 45-minute session on Saturday or whenever it was. But
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, like I was telling Derek and all the one person that showed up for the beginning of the show was we just went with it, bro. We never know what Chris Ritchie was about and what he did and what I wanted to tell him, and so no stress, no mess, and here we are, getting her
That's how it
done.
goes, man. You adapt and overcome.
Every time,
good.
dude. What we do.
That's what we
Yeah,
do
yeah.
when we make this
Man,
show.
a
Drinking that
Penny's
Red
cra-
Bull.
Man, and Penny's
Oh, hi,
checking
Nana.
in. No, I almost
Man,
went and
it's
grabbed
been a
one.
long time. I feel like it's just been a long time in general.
Well, yeah, it
Especially
has.
for
it
you,
has.
Derek, bro. How you been, bud?
Oh, dude.
Double
I've been
D.
busy.
What is
Donald.
up, dude?
What up, Donald? Bitch, man.
I just
Oh,
had
man.
Donald on my show again, talking all the amazing things he's got going on. Host of like 5 or 6 websites. I mean, that guy's. I'm trying to handle one website. He's got like 6. I can't believe.
Yeah,
it.
let's talk about
Yeah, that's
that.
crazy, man.
Let's talk about that. You got some new things coming up and about.
Yeah, bro.
You've got
I got lucky. I got chosen on this free website builder.
yeah.
But it was free. So, they handed me something back that I was like, oh, okay. It was basically, start from scratch. So I built it up, man. But I started adding on all the great nonprofits. I'm starting to try to add all the nonprofits that come through the show that are worthwhile. And then I'm trying to add on all the veteran-owned businesses as well. Just a little bit of a page for that. So, but yeah, man. Definitely been sitting here trying to work on the thing. It's a lot harder than you would think.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine and again you have every day is a Saturday. It's kind of like a double version. It's kind of like almost a chameleon as far as if you want it to be a serious, like, hey, here's a bunch of information, 100% correct information on people who served in the military and something happened and they snapped or they, bad choices, whatever the reasoning was. You also do true crimes, right?
Yeah.
So the true crime, plus you also still do the interviews, right?
Mhm.
You've got the new website going up, and you also have Devil Dog Experience.
Yeah.
With one of our
Yeah.
good friends, Tom
Tom.
Ettinger.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just checked in with him. Mom is visiting, so he took a pass tonight, but that's a-okay because again, like I
Yeah,
said, it
he's
was last
got
minute.
family time.
That was obnoxious. Sorry, dude. Yeah. So he's yeah. So we started off, Brian, with the United States something or other. I forgot what his name was. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland he filed a lawsuit against Apple, saying that Apple is breaking the law because they have the corner of the iPhone market. Now, I know you're not an Apple guy.
I am an
get
Apple guy.
I mean,
Straight
I'm
up.
sorry. You're no.
Nothing
I'm
but
sorry.
an Apple.
Let me rephrase that. You
Yeah.
are not an Android guy. You are an Apple guy. I am
I've
an
tried.
Apple person. Yeah, I think
I tried, dog. I really did. I was like, "Oh, I like the way the phone looks. I like the."
Yeah.
But then you start to go use that son of a bitch. It's like, whoa, this is.
there was
Yeah, they
one
keep trying to
part-
pull me in with those fucking androids and that foldable screen, but like
I think it's
I
pretty
saw
badass.
Justin has one that like folds out and it's like a TV.
Yeah,
So I-
That
yeah,
thing
the
is
big
so
I'm like-
huge.
They got
And
some
I'm
really
like,
cool
dude,
phones. I just can't
that's
do it, bro.
cool. And I was like, I just can't. I can't use them.
Nah, right.
So according
I
to
think
What I'm
they did it on
saying?
purpose.
yeah, what else is out there besides iPhones? Nothing. The tin can and pull the string tight.
I think they do it on purpose, bro. They make us solely depend on that, and we
Okay.
can't go to anything else, dude. Because
So
even my wife tried. She literally, I was like, "Babe, are you sure you want to do this?" She's like, "Yeah, I really like this one. I love the camera on it." She couldn't even figure out how to work the camera, and then within 3 to 4 hours, we went right back to the store and traded it in for an Apple.
making
Well, let's
rivals
talk about
less.
this Samsung camera shit, where they're like, you can zoom in on the moon. That's all artificial intelligence, and it's a fake
Yeah.
picture.
The moon's
Right,
not even
bullshit.
real.
Huh?
Can you go to the? I can't go to the moon. It's fake. You can't
Yeah,
touch
the moon's
it.
fake. Yeah,
It's not real,
that's the-
right?
Yeah, that's yeah.
It's a hologram, big old hologram. They just throw up there,
It's Star Wars technology.
According to CNN,
Oh,
.com.
CNN. You already started off, bro, with the wrong information. It could be totally
according to
wrong.
CNN.com, making rivals less useful than Apple Watch. Apple Watch, one of Apple's most successful products. Repeat that. Apple Watch, just like the iPhone, is
There's
Apple
other
product.
iterations of the phone. I mean, the watch.
Dude,
It's just not Apple.
Apple uses smartwatches, a costly accessory, to prevent iPhone customers from choosing other phones. Dude, this guy, I don't know who the U.S. Attorney General Garrett.
I feel like Biden himself came up with this lawsuit. He was just mumbling,
God,
and then
It really
fucking-
sounds like some really crazy
Merrick.
logic, bro. Like, well, they make us only want to use Apple, so they are guilty.
Yeah, you see here,
Kind of weird view on this all, you know what I mean?
falls far from the tree, and
Oh my god!
as
Yeah.
any
So if you-
iPhone,
if you don't
as
vote
any
for me,
iPhone
you're
user
racist.
who has ever as any iPhone user who has ever seen a green text message or received a tiny grainy video can attest, Apple's anti-competitive conduct also includes making it more difficult for iPhone users to message with users of non-Apple products.
So, so my question is, does Apple own some kind of a patent that like we don't know about that's out there, and you know what I mean? Team
Oh,
Android,
shit.
take that, Bill.
There's 3-1.
Oh, we
I
got the
you.
Android. We found the
But-
Android user.
What's up, brother?
Shannon, what up, brother?
What up, my
Sheesh.
man? Skylar,
Like,
thanks,
it's
Skylar.
been
Appreciate you
forever I've
joining.
seen some of these dudes. Skylar, what's going on?
Yeah, Skylar was cracking. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that was pretty fun. I had to laugh. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. They were bashing because they're banning third-party app stores.
And you know what, bro? It's just like our government, right? They're like, oh, let's go get our hands in this shit now. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
all money trail, bro.
every time, bro. Like when Facebook started getting big, guess who started? Like, hey, well,
I
we're
gotta
gonna
bounce
go.
out. My kid's calling. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
go do your thing. Go do your
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, so our government just likes to get their hands on everything and then make it their way, right?
pay
They
me.
want to have
Pay
want to
me.
have some kind of a say in what we see and hear. Weird.
Yeah. Yeah. So it literally was. I was just clicking on, and I saw. I'm like, what the heck? Like, let's go check that out. I was like, wait a minute. You're suing a company because they have their own product. Interesting.
That's, I swear, bro. That's how our government tends to work. As soon as something seems to be like it's successful in some kind of way, they definitely got to get their little grimy hands in there and figure out how can they get a piece of the pie. Oh, they made something really good. Let me go out there and put my hands all up in it.
Well, and the thing that gets me is like, oh, so what are you going to tax it? Like what are you going to do? Give money to the Android people because the Apple? I mean, I don't get. Yeah,
Yeah, I really, dude, I don't know, man. But
hilarious.
then again, I'm not gonna lie, these lawyers, they can find ways to do weird things and find some weird wording somewhere. And I don't know, man. That's kind of a weird one, to be honest with you. Sounds like, hey, look at this over here, why this is going on, type shit, because that's really some fluff.
Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand thing. Hey, we're coming up on spring break, and you have 2 kids in.
Bro, our shit's all messed up. So we already had one kid.
Really?
He already was on spring break. The second one he's on spring break this week. And then we got 2 on spring break this upcoming week. So
Oh my
we've
god,
damn near had a fucking the last 3
Like
weeks.
every week.
Breaks. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Breaking
My daughter
news.
just came home from college, so that's kind of nice. I like.
Oh, good. An extra set of hands.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
No.
Another person to pick up after is probably more like it, bro.
Brian Basham, thanks for joining. Have you talked about the musical programs? The musical programs of, if you could give me a little more detail, I would appreciate it. But I can show you. That's a
What kind of
perfect
musical
segue.
programs, like Guitar for Hero?
I
Guitar for
have
Vets,
Guitars for Vets. We have as we just both said the same thing. Yeah, but I'll get to that question. I'll get
Because
to
I
that
thought the
question
same
because-
thing when he pulled it up, where I was like, musical.
Yeah.
Guitars for Vets right away.
Yeah, Taylor and no, they're actually, well, let me stop the show for a second. Let me stop. Oh yeah. Nana Penny probably stole mine. Let me thumb through my pages here because I had information. But yeah, I can't look it up right this second, but I do have some information and I'll get it here in a second. Breaking news. This is breaking news from a week ago.
Breaking news. All right. We love
Breaking
breaking
news.
news from a week ago.
Breaking news from a week ago out of Athens, Greece. This is according to the WTOP News. Again, it is from Athens, Greece. A police officer on patrol in northwestern Greece was arrested on drug charges Friday after allegedly using his service vehicle to smuggle marijuana. Now, as a oh, okay, yeah, I'll get to that, Brian. In a minute. Yeah, we do talk about some vets and we have Operation Encore. That's another one. So as I jump out of that news segment that we're doing, so Operation Encore helps vets. Label 22, which Brian Romans is a part of. I can post a link later about it, but and actually I might have a link up in there. But again, let's get back to this. Breaking news out of Athens, Greece. Last week, a police officer on patrol was detained in the port town of Igoumenitsa, together with an Albanian man found to be riding in an unmarked police vehicle. Do you know how much poundage? I'm not even going to go kilos, but do you know how many pounds of marijuana Officer Stoner had?
Sounds like
To get-
a lot. Like he had a good trunk full, bro. So he had some bricks in there, man.
3 digits. 225 pounds of marijuana. 200.
You know what, bro? There was some very disappointed people, right? That's a
Somebody in
lot.
Athens, Greece is
There's a lot of
pissed.
people out there just like, oh, bro, there goes.
Igoumenitsa area is near the border of Albania, over which large quantities of marijuana are smuggled into Greece. So if you're in Greece and you like the cannabis, the marijuana,
It's still very taboo. It sounds like
somebody
over there.
needs a fix because
It's underground.
225 pounds have been taken off the streets.
Oh man, and by a cop,
Oh,
bro. He He's obviously a middleman at that too. And he was driven by some kind of money.
I'm sorry, dude. Oh, here we go. I'm bringing this one on. This is a good one. This is a good one here. Oh, freaking Montana. Breaking news about a week ago. Montana man used animal tissue and testicles to breed giant sheep for sale to hunting preserves. A Montana rancher illegally used tissue and testicles from wild sheep killed by hunters in Central Asia and the U.S. to breed giant hybrid sheep for sale to private hunting preserves in Texas. Leave it to the Texans. According to court documents and federal prosecutors, this is all allegedly because I don't know Jack Schubarth, 80. Gosh damn, of Vaughn, Montana. I think he might be the fall guy. 80
years old,
80
man.
years
Damn.
old.
Poor
Of
guy
Vaughn,
with
Montana,
a freaking felony charge. Oh,
pleaded guilty to felony charges of wildlife trafficking and conspiracy to traffic wildlife during an appearance Tuesday. Yeah. Before a federal judge in Great Falls, Montana. Each
dude's
count
gonna
carries
die
a
in jail, bro.
maximum penalty of 5 years and $250,000.
There's no way they freaking put that dude away for 5 years. He's 80 years old, dude. He's done, son.
$250,000, dude. Yeah.
Maybe he just thought, you know, at 80 years old, like, fuck it. Well, I got to lose at this point. They ain't gonna put me in jail.
Dude, that was each count, bro. 74 ewes. Person who is not named in court documents shipped 74 ewes of a prohibited sheep species from Minnesota to Schubarth's ranch to be artificially inseminated.
Bro,
Montana Mountain
sheep
King
can
Steamman.
top 300 pounds with horns up to 5 feet long.
My God.
Bro, that's a motherfucking sheep, dude. No,
in 2019,
Schubarth, like you know, they they always claim everything's huge out there.
Schubarth paid $400 to a hunting guide for testicles from a trophy-sized Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep.
You just see this guy carrying around his semen like, I got the best shit right in this little.
So here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. Living in the country, you know, you see these jars, these silver jars with lids on them, and they're, you know, capped, and you're thinking milk jugs and shit like that. But they have semen because all the ranches and stuff out here in the valley, so it's not uncommon. But man, that poor bastard.
Like, Jimmy, that wasn't milk. You drank the wrong.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
Man.
That's a tough one. Yeah, shoot, that's funny shit.
I tell you what, bro, the things that you can find in the news and the things that people do, it will just you can never find the wildest stories out there because there's going to be one wilder than that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
especially nowadays with the everybody's got cell phones, everybody's got cameras, so everything's captured. There's a lot of candid camera shit going on all the time.
Well, that's what happened to Chicago PD. They got caught. They tried to freaking kill some dude, and he got caught on video. So then they had to go find the guy. Now I know Chicago PD is not real for you people, but it is for me. So I'm just saying.
You know, I'll be honest with you. It's like you got to be kind of the dumbest criminal type of person to not realize that there's cameras everywhere now, bro.
Every single place.
You see a body, that fool's got a camera in their hand. I mean, and we all got great cameras, right? I mean,
especially if you have an iPhone.
I could throw a filter on it too while I'm sitting there, you know, filming y'all.
We're not going to repeat the last story, but it was about ewes and testicles and
don't tell him. He'll get all excited. He just heard testicles. He ate testicles when we were in Nebraska,
we did.
You did too.
We did. Yeah,
both.
We did.
They were so good.
They were so
fried balls, man.
Good.
They were delicious, man. I had like 14 of those things.
God dang. Well, were they that good, Eric? 14 good, bro?
Bro, welcome to Nebraska, where we
were they just like, I mean, what was the size? Could I see the size?
They're
we
probably
don't.
about yay big.
Wow. Oh man.
Like,
Them
but
boys-
they take them and they like flatten them out and then bread them.
Just the thought kills me. Like if you probably handed to me and just said, "Hey, bro," without telling me that I'm eating a
Oh,
cow
you would
testicle
love
or
it
bull
if no one
testicle.
told you.
But you tell me that I'm screwed right off rip.
That's
I
how
have
we get
gas
kids.
neck
That's how we
problems.
get kids into it in Nebraska. We just don't tell them. Like you go to
Yeah, that's the
Ole's
best
in
way, bro.
Paxton, Nebraska, you order bull fries. When you're like, "Ooh, what are those?" and your parents don't tell you, and then after you eat it, they're like, "That's a testicle," and you're like, "Ah, gross."
Chicken tastes like shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to That Can't Be Real. I think we just started a new segment. That can't be real.
That's good.
Right,
Dog
yeah.
eats.
That is a good one.
Actually, hold on. I gotta write that down because I'll forget it.
That can't be real.
What did we say it was? I already forgot.
That can't
That
be
can't
real.
be real.
This guy, you definitely need to keep a diary next to him. That Palm Pilot all the time.
Oh shit! Here we go.
If they
man.
put it in your
Another
phone,
good
just drinking
idea.
like me.
Grandpa Jack, yes. My grandfather, my grandpa, my dad's dad, my real dad. His dad used to live in Gustine, and that's like where a lot of the Portuguese kind of settled when they came out over this way from the Bay Area, the Azores and all that good shit. Used to cook them in the milk house. Yeah,
So you're telling me right now, balls have been in your family
balls
for
have
a while, huh?
been rolling around in my family for a while.
Dude,
According
you
to
don't know
Christina Gonzalez from the NBC affiliate out of the Bay Area, this is breaking news as of January 4th. Dog eats $4,000 stack of cash and getting it back wasn't pretty. The dog ate $4,000. A Pennsylvania dog is rolling in it, but not the way you may think. According to his owner, Cecil, a 7-year-old never mind. That's what a golden doodle.
That explains it.
Cecil, a 7-year-old golden doodle, was a bit hungry and ate $4,000 in cash. I would gut that thing. Hey,
You know why you wouldn't? Is because you have $4,000 cash. If you have $4,000 cash, you probably have enough money. You're fine.
granted, but he ain't gonna shit that out. It's
No,
not
that's
coming
not
out.
coming out, dude. Well,
Harry
it's not coming
and
out
Clayton-
well.
Yeah, you're gonna
Law.
follow it around.
Said they recently placed an envelope with the cash on their kitchen table. They were saving it for a home improvement project in their neighborhood in Pittsburgh. Carrie shared the funny, although crazy story on Instagram. Cecil has never done anything bad in life until he ate $4,000.
I'll be
you wanna
following
see
that
the-
son of a bitch around for a couple days. Like,
Bro, they were hundos. Let's see.
Well,
They were
about had to be.
hundos.
Can you imagine if it was ones?
I think 50. That's a stripper's fucking. Oh, shoot. Sorry. That's a stripper's cash right there.
oh,
Bro,
it
that
did
dog
come
was
Is that
out.
a
Look at
50? That's a
that.
50.
Oh, no, this is a different dog. I was like, wow, they
No,
did
that's
go
the
and
golden
get it.
doodle. Yeah, this is it. That's Cecil.
That dog looks like it eats money.
Oh man.
Like it looks homeless.
Well,
Is
that's what they
is
look
that,
like.
Is that
That's-
is that recovered? Recovered?
I'm assuming.
stuff?
Yeah, because she
Are you-
shared this on Instagram.
All right, we recovered it, huh?
I was.
Oh, they
I
press-
was
they
in
pressure
disbelief.
looking.
I couldn't believe that happened. And the funny thing was, I found a corner. Oh my god! Oh, I found a
his water
found a
bowl.
corner of I thought it was going to be coming out of his butt, to be honest with you.
Oh,
like
he
he kinda
throw it,
had to
like,
wash
he
it
just like
down.
chew it up.
The couple
And those
recovered
are
the cash
done,
for an
son. Like
expensive
you can't take
appetizer.
those to the bank. They don't care about that. Like, nah, that's your problem.
There's no way they waited.
Probably shouldn't leave your money out for your dogs to eat it, should you?
They had to wait for Cecil to go to the bathroom and vomit to get their cash back. They sifted through Cecil's
did.
vomit and feces to recover as much of the money as possible. When they came up $2,700 short, they decided to take him to the hospital. Took us 3
So
days to
many
recover
questions.
anything and then wash and dry and tape it. I would go straight to the casino and put everything in the casino and get a tag. And it took us 3 days to receive it, to recover everything. The puzzle process took several hours and lots of patience, but we had to keep waiting for him to go to the bathroom. Dude, I would have. Oh my
gosh.
god! Look
These
at,
are
look at Clayton Law had to clean each piece of money they found before putting it all
That
back
can't be
together.
real.
It's
That is the
I think he-
slowest ATM ever, is what that is.
Right?
Oh, dude, hold on. We've been
Like,
able to
oh man,
recover
it's only a
30
one today. We only got a one.
Dude, they've only been able to recover $3,550 so far.
So whether they're missing a whole $500 damn near, dude. Oh man.
That is beautiful. Well, listen, Carrie and Cal, or Carrie and Clayton, and your dog.
Let that be a lesson. Don't leave $4,000.
Yeah, sorry about your
out on
ATM
your
ass to
table.
mouth.
Oh my God.
Except it's backwards, so it's mouth
Thank
to
you,
ass, I guess.
Christina Gonzalez. Appreciate you helping our show.
How was
today
our
because
mortgage
that's-
payment? Damn it, that was a rent.
What did she say? It was home improvement article.
wow.
Yeah, home improvement. Yeah, good times on that. Good times on that. Yeah. Derek, what do you got coming up, dude? I know we were all trying to get to Lou. I know we were all trying to get to the Shock and Awe in Louisiana this weekend.
I don't even know yet, man. I'm just kind of riding
Well,
the train. I work a lot right now, and then
I said we were
I'm-
trying. I know we were trying to, but it's. I mean,
I really like, if honestly, like if I knew I didn't work, I would probably consider actually trying to get down to that Shock and Awe. But
I think my
no, I've been working, going to the gym, and then I try to write music. Like that's been my schedule. I try to do it every day.
and there ain't nothing wrong with
Bro,
that.
you should show up to that Shock
Oops.
and Awe and turn it into a Mardi Gras. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Bring
I
a whole
wanna
bunch of
go-
beats and just start telling everybody, show me your peeps. You know what I mean? Like,
Let's see.
I don't think it would work well for me. They'd be like, "You just want to see my belly?" Like, yeah, sure. I've got a belly button. You got one?
Take a half of a gummy, you know, this time, and then just let
Wow,
don't wanna
that
talk-
was like
I want
right
to
on
talk.
cue,
I want
Mark.
to talk about it.
That was right on cue. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to push this out here. I want to push this as far as I can because our great friends at the People's Patriot Project, thank you for sharing and joining us and being supporters. March 23rd, 2024, from noon to 8. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can. In Thibodaux, Louisiana.
And here we go again.
On the bayou.
They're having a chili cook-off. They're having shrimp,
We both know how it starts and how it's gonna
shrimp
end.
boot decorating
It's gonna
contest,
end.
cornhole tournament,
Oh,
and the
that's
kids
cool.
zone.
You're listening to
Decorating
VP3
boots.
Radio on the Foxhole Radio Network. Currently playing our good friend Chris Turner.
Chris Turner, thank you. I get your free advertisement for you.
Come on down.
Let's get it. Oh shoot!
What don't we qualify for?
We're always qualified to talk shit. I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, I'm always qualified. I was going to say, speaking of
No, there's-
P3s, I've got a P3.
You know, I joined the United States Marine Corps so I could talk shit, right?
Let's see how busy Mark is. We'll let him share.
That's all I do. Shit, that's what I got. That's all
But
I
we
got.
weren't talking shit like
Nah, we weren't.
I mean-
We're just, we just do what we do, razz it up.
Speaking
Yeah.
of advertisements, 22 Mohawks. Check them out. They're awesome.
Or ruck it up for Warriors. How about that?
Or let me do this real quick. Wait, I got a text from someone. And I think it might be Mark. Let me see. He might be busy. Oh, yep. Oh, they're driving.
All right. Well, you don't get to talk shit either, then, Mark. God damn it.
Well, no, I think they're driving down to it.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're driving down.
Yeah, but they're
Let
not
me
there
see.
yet, so they can't talk shit yet. So they didn't qualify.
Let me
either.
see. Let me see if I can do this because that's a cool picture. We'll download that bad boy. Right
Are they in
there.
state line?
I don't know all that.
They crossed that state line.
That's
Yeah, they
illegal.
crossed that state line because if they didn't, they don't qualify either.
Oh, come on, damn it.
I've always
Anyway,
wanted
that's
to go to a freaking Mardi Gras there, though, bro, in New Orleans.
well, you know,
Well,
we
if you're
take
there,
care-
you're
I
not
had one in San
driving. Where are
Diego.
you
I tried one in
driving
San
to?
Diego.
Come
but
on,
I
Mark.
imagine it's nothing like a New
File
Orleans
one
one.
of oh, it's not regulated. Okay, well, sorry, boys and girls. I was going to show y'all off, but
I'll tell you what else is not
Um,
regulated. Brian's
the
gummies.
cost of shrimp. Brian,
What'd you say?
no, your gummies
Oh,
regulation.
hey, you don't need to talk to me about that. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna drop any names, but did it come? I wasn't the one that actually got it. I just received it, and then I gave you some. I will be the guinea pig.
Hey,
Let's see.
That's what I'm known for.
Brian, yes, we are normal. So, welcome to the show, Brian. And if you have never seen the Contagion Effect show, please drop a link and let me know what the connection. Well, I'm sorry, Chicago PD calls it the Nexus. Let me know what the Nexus is and how you found out about us, because we appreciate new followers and stuff. The Contagion Effect is a show that allows our veterans a platform to share what they have going on. Up in your top right-hand corner there, Brian Roof is a veteran of the Marines. The Marines, did you say the Marines, Eric? I did. Oh, do you know what we have? I have a special little nugget, a little gift for all my Marine veterans.
Good morning, Marines everywhere. Today is November 10th, 2023. It's our birthday, and we actually know when our birthday is. So without any further ado, the annual birthday singing of the Marine Corps anthem. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our nation's battles in the air, on land, and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine. Hoorah! Semper Fi! Do or die. Number 248. Happy birthday, Marines.
It's Travis
I am
Partington.
so happy you kept
Okay, now I can sit down, man. That fool made
Yeah.
me have to go to position of attention, singing the
Travis
freaking.
Partington is part of the group, the camaraderie, the family that we have embraced here over the last 2 years. And I think it is one of those. It's just a family of cool ass people that I like to talk to, that I would like to figure out and understand where they're coming from and what we're doing. And I am getting really dark because yeah.
Ace
Hold
wanted
on
to
a
hear us
second.
sing, dude. I could really start going on it.
Hey, there we go. Real quick, it is it's kind of something cool that we're going to be doing. And yeah, I talked to Travis. I said, yeah, bro, like you're going to be a segment every day on their show. But getting back to your question, Brian, is yes, we are here Thursdays at 6:00 West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time. We talk to veterans, law enforcement, first responders, and anybody that I think is cool. Our show usually has a guest, and it's a one-on-one type of thing. Once in a while, Derek, it's a co-host type of thing. But we are following. We have a great group of followers in MBR. We are now streaming live on MBR. Thank you to Joel Hunt and all the cast members and crew and everybody that's part of that, and we appreciate it. I just joined MBR talking, saw you guys. Yes, yeah. So we are here. Go back and look at some of the past shows that are a little bit better.
Yeah, Brian, just
What are
don't
you trying
say
to
I
say,
suck,
bro? A
please,
little
'cause
bit
I don't want to
better,
get
dog.
kicked off. I need this.
This hey, when I'm here,
This
bro,
is my only
popping
job,
in
man.
this beat. All right.
Forums are great. I love forums because you never know where it's going to go, what's going to happen. And I literally just
That's
freaked
so
out because I thought I
exciting.
didn't like the stream. So wouldn't that have been funny? That would have been hilarious.
Hilarious.
I agree because Travis Partington has that voice of you're like, dude, he needs to be in music and in TV.
He's got
and he
that.
needs
Deep,
to-
he's just like, hey,
he has a
got the
very
99.1.
calm.
He's kind of like it's like it's
Slow
like Morgan
jams.
Freeman and then Travis Partington. Like for
Welcome.
me.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
We got the slow jams tonight.
No,
Like I want to listen to
rest
him
of the
talk
story.
about the universe.
I want to hear him do Dr. Seuss.
That would be good too. Or a sex ed class.
Red-
I think a sex ed class would be pretty
Well, I mean-
entertaining.
A Marine teaching
Uh,
sex ed, bro.
There was a meme. There was a meme that was posted.
Oh
It
man,
said,
that might not
Army-
go over very well. They
it
might
said the
learn
army
some
and
new things.
it
It
said
might
the
go
army
all right,
invented
dude.
sex and the Marines invented sex with women or something like that. It was, I literally I
I
laughed.
think it'd be
out loud.
all
It was pretty
right. I
funny.
think Marine
It was
like
pretty
sex ed would be good because you're like because you could just do crayon math, like where
Hey,
you're like
you know
if
what,
you
bro? Why
take
don't you just
if you
start
take
some kind of a
blue-
show? Like,
in red, you get purple, so you get 50% of each. So like I think you could do it. I think it'd be
it
all right.
sounds like you might really work out with this new age stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, man.
Yeah,
with this, I mean, I love it.
I
You
think we
might have something going.
I think
Sex
we're
ed
killing it,
with the
man.
Marine, Derek.
Yeah, I think we got this. I think we can do it.
Derek Tito.
Yeah, anytime I'm gonna pay, hey, you can come hang out anytime you want. Go ahead and send me a friend request or like the page, whatever you want to do. You can go to the contagioneffectshow.com / join the show. I just made that up actually. Sorry.
/ join the show.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a thing now because you said it.
Yeah. So I do need to show this real quick. Whoa,
Get
where'd
it.
you go? Don't forget to check out our new swag. We have that is a new site. And the cool thing about I'm actually going to do this way. I'm going to stop the scroll. If you go to Contagion Effects Show, yes, there is a dash or slash, whatever the hell that thing is, shop. If you go to fourthwall.com and type in Contagion Effects Show, it has to be that because I'm already connected to another Contagion Effects Show.com site, which has apparel and stuff on there from Teespring. This site's super easy and it has super cool stuff. And we are sticking with our one logo. B Romans, what's going on, my man? Appreciate you for jumping on.
That's
Definitely.
not cool as those biker shorts.
No, those biker shorts, which we never saw, but Brian Romans, appreciate you so much, man.
You did on?
Yeah,
You saw his
He slept
nuts?
in it.
Tell me,
yeah, he
we
slept
was
on it.
shaking, baby.
Man, I'm really jealous because
That was the next day.
too.
Yeah, Scotty saw it too
Uh.
because we woke up Jason because we were trying to make sure that he wasn't going to be his ride, and then we ended up. Yeah, it was a thing.
It was a thing.
Yeah,
right there, look at
Eric's
that. Contagion
mouth
Effects
or
Show.
someone of their mouth is perfectly.
I'm
closed.
hugging. No,
I think
I'm not. No, my
think it was
mouth.
I think it was
No,
Mike.
Mike's on the butt. Mike's on
Yeah,
the butt.
Mike's on the butt. It was Eric's mouth.
I'm
was
hugging
definitely
the
on the testicles.
butthole. I'm hugging the frontage. So here, check this out. This is the new website,
at
the
you
newer
all.
website for the
Oh, this is
Contagion
awesome.
Effects Show. And we're just sticking with the logo. We have now again, if you notice the prices are as low as I can go without me paying money for you guys to buy my shit, buy my stuff. I'm making a couple bucks on each thing, and all that money is going right back to veteran apparel, and I'm buying stuff from other people. So the only thing that I do say is see on the black outline of Contagion Effect, the CE is on the black shirt. It's going to be like that. But if you go to the gray or the red, it shows up a little bit better. Right. And then the back has the shoot. I can't get off of the back has Contagion Effect Show big sticker. Okay. So
Did you
Go
forget
check
the
it
name of
out.
Your show for a second, bro.
okay. Say what?
4K.
Did you forget the name of your show for a second?
Yeah, I did.
there?
I was rambling. But yeah, so again, here it's going to come up a little bit dark, but it does say Contagion Effect Show. Like on the black one, you just got the tag and then the CE behind it. So go check it out. That's what we have. I haven't got stickers. I'm going to have stickers up there. Oh wait, actually, yeah, right there. I understand that $5.50 is expensive for a sticker, but it also is like 3 different sizes. You can do a 5x5, 4x4, and 3x3, and they only change price by 20 cents. So For some godly reason, you want to pay $5.50 for a sticker, go for it. It's all going back to the veterans and the different groups that we support. So
You're,
thank
you're
you.
a
Appreciate
wonderful
that.
salesman, by the way. I mean,
I'm pretty excited about the Contagion
Yeah,
Effect sticker I have on my truck.
you are an amazing salesman. You know what I mean?
I just don't want to bullshit anyone. I'm gonna be.
We got to sing
transparent.
happy birthday to Scotty, bro.
Goomba. Is he in the building?
I don't know, but we'll just
You
sing.
do?
I got a candle for him, bro.
Brian, I think I have your address, but go ahead and share it for everybody right now. Send me it in a DM. Slide into my DMs, bro, and I'll see what I can get. I can send some to you. I know that there are extra stickers floating around, 6x6 stickers for Hero Stock. They're on a trailer floating around Nebraska, the central Nebraska or central east Nebraska, on one of the Hero Stock trailers. So send me your email and I'll direct ship to your address from Sticker Up or whatever the sticker place that I go through. So we can get that. Yeah, it's Scotty's birthday today, but I mean, what's he doing? Celebrating with his family or something? I mean,
Yeah, what's he doing? Being
I mean,
famous or some
My
shit?
plan was to
bro,
send Hero Stock a whole bunch of these and just make a circle out of them, right? He wanted
Yeah,
6x6. I was like, I'll give you enough of these to make a 6x6.
dude,
You know
go
what I
to
mean?
the
Like,
listen.
I got to get
I'll
rid of
send
some of these bad boys. I can't get rid of them for free. So,
I got-
still trying to get rid of these stickers, man.
Just order some through my sticker. I'll send you a link for it. Dude, I just started handing them out. I went to work.
Send me your link to your store too. I'm gonna add it to my I'll add it to my website.
Appreciate it. DMs, bro. Slide in. Send me your address and I'll send you some stickers for
Sliding in.
the trailer. Appreciate it. What else we got? What do you got, Brian?
Man,
Anything cool? Let's see.
not much really, man. Just same old thing, just plugging out great interviews with some great guests and kind of concluded on the true crime for now, and just kind of seeing if there's a reason to keep going with it or not, and then we're gonna go from there, man. But I just been pretty busy with the whole Devil Dog experience with Tom. We try to get in as many episodes as we can because he works and stuff, so we just try to plug away and get a bank going on them. And then I've been kind of doing another little on the side podcast that I don't really talk about, and I just kind of keep it on the audio side. It's like a dad podcast, and just kind of having fun with that one. You know what I mean? It's just something to do. I love podcasting. If you can't tell already, bro, it's something
therapeutic,
to enjoy.
right? That's what we
Yeah.
said before. It's therapeutic, and again, like today, I sent out multiple emails to our guests, and I pimped the shit out of people's stuff. And Brian knows as much as Derek does. It irritates me when you're trying to set stuff up and have a good show and bring good guests on, and I get that life happens, and that's why I'm not irritated. I'm not mad. I used to get mad about it, but it's just like, excuse me. Oh yeah, hold on. It didn't work, but whatever. I used to get irritated, but I don't anymore, and that's what we're just going with it. And again, Chris Ritchie was going to join us. Whatever happens, happens. A family emergency. I mean, and it is what it is. I appreciate you guys coming on. I love having you guys on because we could do it. I mean, hell, we could do a show, right? And it's
Easy.
one of those things where if people don't like to hear it, they can click off. But they're going to miss something. Because there's always something that you take away from every show, right? If it's $400, guy freaking dog eating $4,000 worth of cash and shitting it out, and the guy have to play puzzle piece to get it back together, or if it's a cop smuggling 225 pounds of marijuana. So it's one of those things.
The great thing is,
can't
bro,
be real.
We've all hung out before. We know we can hang out and have conversations about absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Dude, we're at an
stuff like-
hour and 10 minutes. I mean, dude, it's like we
This is a short show.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
a short show. Yeah, it's a short show. So yeah, no, it's again, I appreciate you coming on and joining.
Dude, you know what, bro? Like, a lot of the unless you've actually done the podcasting yourself, it actually is a lot harder than it looks. And there is a lot of prepping that goes into it, especially when you're expecting a guest and you want to try to put out a great show. You want to pip them out. So you want to go look up their websites. You want to go check out if they've done any past type of interviews or anything like that. I mean, at least that's kind of the homework I like to do,
Yeah, 100%.
And so it's a lot of stuff going on, and it is, it is hard, bro, when you get yourself set up and you're like, oh, and you're even excited about the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like a pop in the balloon. But the respect part comes though, is that you adapt and you overcome, and you're showing up, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the main part about it, is you're showing up and you're still.
Consistency is key.
Yep. And you know what? All of us can just sit here and talk about, whatever and have a great time with it. And hopefully if people like it, they stick around. If they don't, well, hey, there's something else going on, I'm sure.
Well, next week's Betsy Ross.
Oh, Betsy, great guest.
Betsy's
and
coming on next week.
Yeah, Betsy's awesome.
Haven't heard from Betsy in a minute.
Gosh, dang, yeah.
Well, it's funny how the cycle goes, where you get in tune with everyone, and then life happens, and then you fall out. I want to play this real quick. It's 1 minute and 43 seconds. It's the power of sharing and finding help. It may have been kind of what we just talked about, but this was from our 100th episode.
Since we did the podcast, I made a presentation just recently at one of the New Jersey libraries, and I realized something that was sort of in the back of my mind, but when I was talking, it really came true. And that was, in writing the book, I thought it was going to be a catharsis, that by writing down these stories, by writing down these experiences that I had, some horrific and some funny, that would help me get it out of the system. It's a little bit like throwing up. But in reality, what happened was that it brought back all the memories, and I was having nightmares and the whole bit. It just was not a positive experience. But talking about it on podcasts with you guys and others, and in-person presentations, that has been the thing that has allowed me to kind of soften the edges of these stories and feel more comfortable. And believe it or not, it was in the middle of a face-to-face presentation where I said, hey, I don't feel bad about talking about some of these things. There's still some things I can't and won't talk about, but for the most part, I think it's very healthy. And that's kind of my message to veterans, Vietnam veterans, especially when I talk to them. You got to tell your grandchildren, you got to tell your kids these stories. It's, well, not only just to pass on the stories, but to help yourself come to grips with them.
That was Robin Bartlett. He was in Vietnam in 1968. He was a 22-year-old infantry platoon leader during the brutal combat in Vietnam. And this is his book right here. Oh, that didn't work out. Vietnam combat, firefights and writing history. And I put that up there because it's absolutely 100% true. If it's, if it was with Shadow Mark podcast, having people on, which Derek and TJ had, if it's, Brian with the true crimes, or if it's Devil Dog with Tom, or our show, it's keeping the stories alive, not for us, but it's for the generations. Right. And I always go back to Mike Ellick and his uncle, Uncle Lee, who we had on as a, hey man, like Uncle Lee wants to come on. I go, let's get him on. And then he ends up passing away about 3 weeks later. And his daughter at the funeral, they didn't even know that he was on our show. So she sat there crying at his graveside, watching the episode and listening to these stories. Right. And that's kind of what we do. It's not about a me thing. It's about a we thing. And like Mark Peterson says, we understand why we get to do it. And I just want this platform to be out there for whoever wants to join. So again, people that want to come on, like, send me a message, send me a link. I'll send you the link to Calendly. But it's it's an amazing thing that they do, and the more we can reach out, like Brian came and joined us tonight. Appreciate you through Military Broadcast Radio. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah. See, Brian, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll get you scheduled, Brian, because that's awesome. And again, we support. There's Label 22, Operation Encore, Scotty Hastings, and Shannon Book. And I hate doing this part of the show where you want to run down the list of people because there's so many people that we could throw out there. So I'm not going to just single out a couple, but we have veterans that are singer-songwriters that are damn good, and they need to be shown out there. So again, if it's something that you think is cool and somebody wants to see it, then, like, share, and subscribe, gentlemen. We're going to end this like this. We're going to go Tom Ettinger, then we're going to go closing. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it. Love you both. And
Absolutely.
take
Love
it,
you too,
Tommy.